This 1950s house renovation has been an all-consuming project. It seems every turn we take presents a new set of challenges. I'm up to my neck in debt, but I'm pushing on in pursuit of my Kiwi Dream. We're tackling the main area on the upper floor, the large living, dining and kitchen area.
Our steel beam's turning up today, so what we've basically done is we've propped our existing ceiling rafters up to stop the roof from falling. We've based our existing walls to stop them from moving in and out. And we've cut back a metre clearance to allow our new beam to go in.
The 12-metre length beam from JC Welding is bolted into position, ready to support whatever sliding joinery and window system we choose. One of the most dominating aspects of this space is the ever-present view through the windows. There's been considerable discussion on how best to take advantage of this view. I want to open it right up as much as possible so that when the mood takes you, there's nothing between you and the view. I understood that this could only be achieved with aluminium joinery. However, Dean, my architect, is in love with the notion of maintaining steel fittings, as was originally in the house. But that may mean I would need to compromise on how open we can have it. This issue has been a tension between Dean and I for weeks. I know that you love the steel joinery.
Oh, definitely. It's a major feature of the house and we need to maintain that integrity.
My friends are in my ear about this.
Stop listening to your Philistine friends and listen to your architect.
With the old joinery and glass now removed, it's time to settle this debate. And Dean tells me he's found a solution.
Evie, this is Darren Arnold. Hi, Brittle Arnold.
Hello,
pleased to meet you.
You too.
And he's got the solution to our little dilemma.
So you're the man that's actually been able to marry our two visions together of keeping the steel joinery and opening it up in a pavilion-style home.
I've had a look at what Dean has proposed and I think that we'll be able to achieve everything that you're looking for. The steel joinery is inherently stronger than other forms of joinery on the market, so we can maintain a very fine mullion detail whilst opening the space right up for you.
So how long has it been that you've actually been able to use steel in the way we're using it in this project and still being able to get that pavilion feel of opening it right up?
Well, traditionally steel joinery was a slender hot rolled section, similar to what you had in the house originally. But in the last 10 to 15 years we've started using some more advanced suites out of Switzerland, which enable us to achieve the huge openings and size of sliders that you're going to use here in your house.
I'm just so happy that we've solved this. Back to my challenging floor. Removing the old carpet and vinyl has revealed a whole world of trouble. Underneath lay a mismatch of timber and concrete surfaces at varying levels. As the inspections continue, this floor seems to be providing more questions than answers. Is there any update on the floor?
There sure is, and I get to tell you about it.
Stay close, why are you moving away?
Okay. In reality, it looks like we could have to lift this floor up. We found there's actually a cavity under this floor, so the floor's suspended as such.
What, like a crypt?
No, it's more like there's just a space of air between the bottom of the concrete and whatever used to hold it up, so the hard fill.
So this is hollow underneath?
Pretty much, we could bounce on it like a trampoline.
What's the hole doing there?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that when it was built, they had hard fill in there, but over time it's just settled down or it's undermined. I mean, we are on a hill, so water can go in there and it can drag it away.
How big is this hole?
Well, we put a tape at this point and we went through about 3 metres, so it's not a small hole. It seems to be right across.
You're a mixed bag of tricks, aren't you?
Aren't I?
But the good thing about you, Mike, is usually I know there's a solution not far behind. So what are we going to do about this?
Worst case scenario, we rip the floor out and we re-pour a new one. Best case scenario is that we drill some holes and we can inject a resin underneath which will actually support it and also insulate it.
Oh, so it's an opportunity to insulate.
That's right, we're going to insulate your floor for you.
This is when I would like to use in my life the power of montage. And we just see the problem being solved.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's a montage, but sadly not one that will quickly solve our floor troubles. Instead, here comes the steel joinery and windows from Creto Arnold that will frame the fabulous view from the lounge and dining area. There's so much glass here, much more than there is walls. With 60% of heat loss being lost through the windows, in the bad old days this would make it a difficult house to heat. But all this glass from Glass Relate is double glazed to make this space thermally efficient. Double glazing is also great for soundproofing, not that this lovely clifftop hideaway needs to worry about that. A further 30% of heat can be lost through the roof, so to complete a thermally efficient and soundproofed space, a blanket of green stuff insulation will ensure the living and dining area is toasty warm and quiet. Mike Haywood is still nutting out just what to do with the lounge room floor. He has my struggling budget in mind and, as part of the solution, he wants to talk to me about my choice of the final floor finish.
This is what I'm talking about. Tiles.
Yeah, I see that. Very big tile.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it looks too modern, and it looks like it's going to be quite a cold finish too, which is not what I want, even though I can have underfloor heating, I know that, but timber's going to be much softer underfoot. It's much more the California bungalows in the 50s look I'm going for.
Right, okay. I mean, it's doable, we can do that. It's purely from a building perspective that I'm saying tiles is the best option, mainly because of the substrate that we've got inside. So easy, difficult, actually on the extreme end of difficult.
So you're saying that's more forgiving?
Pretty much, it's going to work with what we've got in there a lot better. We can do this, but, you know, we're going to have to get specialised guys in to deal with that.
Don't care. I want timber.
Okay, timber's the winner.
I love being the homeowner.
With the floor finish decided, Mike can now finalise his plans on just how to tackle the difficult underfloor preparation. It involves a complicated multi-layer solution.
Okay, so the next thing to do is get the guys in to do the levelling compound, and then we'll put the flooring on top of that.
Yeah, actually I've got a guy that has come in with a cheaper quote than your guy, and I've asked him to come in next week to have a look.
Oh, righto, okay. Yeah, he'll need to do that because it's quite a technical floor. Like Max has been over it with a fine-tooth comb. It's a specialised job.
Yeah.
Is he a specialised?
Well, yeah, no, I've had a look at his the way he quotes, and he's got everything in there that your guy had, and he's quite a lot cheaper, and I do need to save some money, so.
Okay, so he's got everything in there that our guy had, but he's cheaper.
Trust me, it'll be fine.
Yeah, there's alarm bells happening here. Usually, you've got to be very careful because if he has left something out, it could potentially cost you more in the long run.
Everything seemed to be there.
Yeah, I know you're worried about budget, but sometimes it's not best to go with the cheapest.
Yeah, but all he's doing is levelling, and at the end of the day, you're not going to even see his finished work because the floorboards are going on top of it, right?
Yeah. Hey, look, I mean, at the end of the day, I'd probably advise against it. Actually, I am advising against it because, you know, this could hold the whole job up. If
Look,
we have to...
give me some credit, okay? It'll be fine. Mike, don't be a worrywart.
That camera's on, I'm saying now, and this is on the record, that this is a bad idea, and I bet you I'll be saying I told you so.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
After the break, I'm heading into an electrical storm.
In the mains, they're history, mate. They're all old and outdated. We have to get rid of it.
My renovation dreams are fast slipping away.